Okay, now good day guys. Welcome back to this channel. Let's take a look at our DXY for the week, which is our USD index. So if you've not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Make sure you like, make sure you also comment. I'll watch out for it. So we would start this analysis for the food trend, which is the monthly time frame down to our 4 hour time frame, and we'll tell you why we'll be placing such trade this week and why we want to go such away this week. So let's take a look at this movement from 2020. So we want to start this movement from 2020. This is clearly on a bullish move, DXY. We are bullish on DXY, right? And secondly is that I've included this moving average, which is 10 period moving average. Those of you that trade this moving average, you all know once the price is above the moving average, which is 10 period moving average, then it is a buy. We have to go long, right? But if it is below it, we have to short it. So clearly we can see that this price since 2020, we've actually been going long on DXY on our USD index. So we can take a look at this movement. Let's start this from here, impulse move, and here will be the correction on DXY. Now this is an impulse move that went up massively, right? We should expect a pullback to come and take out this low level, right? So if you take a look at this DXY, we still have some good amount of drop to be made to be able to take out this level, right? So DXY, we can consider this as a pullback, which will be bearish, right? Price is kind of dropping. Also have it that I would be uploading some USD JPY, USD GBP USD Euro USD and USD JPY PS for the week. So watch out for it because I'll be doing that anytime soon. So we can clearly see that this is kind of like a bullish move, and this is currently we are having a pullback, right? While last month we actually opened and closed bearish. This month we've actually gone bearish, so we still have some bearish move to be made. At least you should be able to see that bearish move to come tap our 10 period moving average and possibly break below it. Like I said, possibly break below it. If it taps our moving average before it continues to give us that bullish move, then there's no problem. But we want to see it drop further down. The XY still have some bearish move to be made downward though. That should take us to our weekly time frame. So clearly we can see this weekly time frame, right? So we can take a look at this drop. We saw this DXY, you can see it here, impulse move downward. Here comes the correction, right? We add another impulse move. Notice that this price broke this previous lows, and here comes the correction, right? If you're following this channel consistently, I also predicted that DXY will actually give us another bearish move. I think this was the only channel that made a prediction that DXY will go bearish. Others were like predicting on a bullish move, right? If you check others, they were saying DXY will go bullish, but we predicted that this price will go bearish, and guess what? It has dropped massively. So let's see price here on this DXY. Kind of price has reacted to this level, right? Let's see if you have a little bit of a pullback, not much though, a little bit of a pullback, then another bearish move will be made. So let's see if this DXY is going to take out this level this week, a level of within 2 weeks though. If you can't take out this level this week, then by upper week we should be able to take out a level of 100, right? The XY is currently at a level of 105. Let's see if it will give us, once it drop further down, maybe once it drops to a level of 104, then we should kind of see like a good amount of pullback. Then it will continue its bearish move. Above all, DXY, we are still on a bearish move, so still expect a drop by the way. So since we've this week that just passed, we actually closed bearish. Notice that the first week here we actually opened and closed bearish. Second week opened and closed bearish. Third week opened and closed bearish, and fourth week we actually opened and closed bearish. So this fifth week that we are predicting for, we should also see that opening and closing of bearish move this week. So DXY, we or USD index, we should consider to go bearish. And secondly is that this price is below the 10 period moving average. So we all know the rules of trading moving average. Since the price is below our 10 period moving average, then we are to short, guys. We are to actually sell this USD index or DXY on any currency pair. So let's see it drop further down to take this lows. So price has once reacted here. Once price reacted to a level previously, multiple times at a level previously, once price gets to that same level, we should actually see it react to, or price should be able to roll up to that same level. So we saw price came up to this level, then we saw a reaction by giving us a pullback, right? Once price kind of broke above it, we saw price kind of give us like a pullback again to test this same level. Now that this price has rolled up, it pushes up. Now we are seeing this price dropping, so we should actually see drop further down, which is this a level of 104. Maybe then a little bit of a pullback would be made and a continuous bearish move, right? So DXY, we are still on a bearish move. Now let's see what this daily time frame actually says. So take a look at this massive movements. Take a look at it. One, here caused a correction, right? We also said that DXY actually went bearish, that broke this previous lower low. Where I say higher, it was moving higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But this was previous higher lows, right? The price kind of gave us like a bullish move, which failed to break this previous higher highs. The price now drops again to break this previous level, right? That is an indication that we are now on a bearish move. The price made a bullish move again. Guess what? It failed to break this previous level, and now we've now had a bearish move that it broke this previous, lower lows, right? So, guys, what you just watch out for is kind of like a little bit of a drop to be made on this DXY. Price was reacted here, so we should kind of see like a drop to our DXY here. Then a pullback should be made on DXY. So expect a drop. Then after that, a pullback will be made, which will be bullish. Then after that, a continuous bearish move. So above all, DXY from our monthly time frame downward to our daily time frame, we are currently at. We would want to short, we would want to sell, right? And now let's see what this 4 hour time frame to says that we want to place this trade. So 4 hour time frame still on a bearish move also. So we can wait for a drop further down on DXY. So above all though, from the monthly time frame downward to this our 4 hour time frame, it is time for us to actually short. And you can see this price is below the moving average. So since it is still below our moving average, then we are on a bearish move. So DXY to our USD index this week, we would consider a bearish move.